Hi, my name is Yuri, and this is my daughter Sophia,
Hi.
and we're here to show you how to make New Mexico style beef jerky. Traditional beef jerky, that's one of my favorite all-time snacks. Do you like it, Soph?
Yeah.
She likes it as well. And what we're gonna do, it's a very simple, delicious, high-protein snack, and we use some ingredients from New Mexico, so we're gonna use hatch chili. That's probably gonna be the hardest ingredient to find outside of the market. But it is available, and if you can't find it, you can find it online. And the rest of the ingredients are pretty readily available at any store that you go to. Okay, so let's go over a list of the things that you'll need to get started, including the ingredients. First, you're going to need a mixing bowl and some measuring spoons and a whisk. Next, hatch green chili, which comes in a mild, medium, or hot. And I use the hot in this particular recipe because I like to add a little more heat. The beef I use comes from a local Florida grass-fed farm, which I obtain at a meat market here in Florida. I have it sliced for me by them, and I recommend trying to have your meat market slice the meat for you. Next, I have Himalayan pink salt. It's rich in micronutrients and a great curing salt. Celery salt, garlic powder, and cumin. To process the jerky, or to cook the jerky, if you will, cure it, we're going to use a Excalibur dehydrator. The Excalibur dehydrator you can find online. I think it's, for the money, the best dehydrator. It does as well as a professional dehydrator in most cases, and it works far better in even drying than a lot of the other dehydrators on the market. So I really enjoy using it. It's very simple, and let's walk you through this. Okay, great. So we're going to take all our ingredients. We're going to take 2 teaspoons of Himalayan pink salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of celery salt, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of cumin. Mix it all with 6 ounces of water and whisk until the salt dissolves. There'll be a beautiful aromatic quality coming from this brine, and this will be the brine that we use to make our beef jerky. So what you do then, very simply, is you start taking the beef and you start washing it through the brine. It soaks into the beef, and it really has a nice depth to it when you finally dehydrate it. And that's the idea behind this beef jerky. So we're going to take the last of this. Like I said, we've got about 2 pounds of this top round. Soph is finishing off that process. And
All done.
here we go. So then you get it all in the brine. You give it a toss back. Give a little look at this. You take that brine beef, you take it out of the fridge, and it looks just fantastic, right? So you've got a nice quality to it. A lot of that moisture from the brine has soaked in, and you'll notice that it's not quite as there's not quite as much liquid in there, and that's perfectly okay. That's actually what you're looking for. What we do is we take the pieces of beef. You're going to layer them out onto the drying racks from your dehydrator. And while you're laying out the beef on the racks, make sure you leave a little bit of room in between each piece to allow for airflow during the drying process. Next, add a few pieces of green chili to each piece of beef. Use it sparingly because the flavor of the chili can overpower the beef jerky. Next, you're going to place the jerky in the racks, close the dehydrator, and you're going to turn it to 145 degrees for 6 to 8 hours.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bless.
Bam! So then what you're going to do is you're going to take this out, and you're going to notice that you have these beautiful, nicely browned, delicious pieces of beef. So this beef jerky is really meant to stay and last a long time without needing to be refrigerated. It's delicious for up to a couple months. Really fantastic snack. So enjoy the beef jerky.